Hey guys, so I'm doing another Bible story thing. I've changed my channel to Bible story instead of Jonah's story. Jonah's Bible story. This time it's gonna be about like Mordecai, Esther, and how Haman went out to try to kill Mordecai. Stuff like that. Let's start. So Haman went out that day, joyful and with a glad heart. But when Haman saw Mordecai in the king's gate, and that he did not stand or tremble before him, he was filled with indignation against Mordecai. Nevertheless, Haman restrained himself and went home, and he sent and called for his friends and his wife, Zeresh. Then Haman told them of his great riches, the multitude of his children, everything in which the king had promoted him, and how he had advanced him above the officials and servants of the king. Moreover, Haman said, besides Queen Esther invited no one but me to come in with the king to the banquet. And she prepared, and tomorrow I am again invited by her along with the king. Yet all his avails mean nothing so long as I see Mordecai, that Jew, sitting at the king's gate. Then his wife, Zeresh, and all his friends said to him, let a gallows be made 50 cubits high, and did the morning suggest to the king that Mordecai be hanged on it. Then go merrily the king to the banquet, and the thing pleased Haman, so he had the gallows made. So Haman hated him so much, and his friends did, and his wife, that they made a gallows. What I'm gonna say is a noose, so he could get hung in the morning. It was gonna be like 50 cubits high, so I'm gonna say 50 feet, maybe. I don't know how tall a cubit is. I don't know. After these things, King Cyrus, promoted Haman, the son of Abdatha, the Agagite, and advanced him to set his seat above all the princes and all the princes who were with him, and all the king's servants who were within the king's gate bowed and paid homage to Haman. So the king had commanded concerning him, but Mordecai would not bow or pay homage. Then the king's servants who were within the king's gate said to Mordecai, why do you transgress the king's command? Now it happened, when they spoke to him daily, and he would not listen to them, that they told it to Haman to see whether Mordecai's words would stand. For Mordecai had told them that he was a Jew. When Haman saw that Mordecai did not bow or pay him homage, Haman was filled with wrath. But he disdained to lay hands on Mordecai alone, for they had told him of the people of Mordecai. Instead, Haman sought to destroy all the Jews who were throughout the whole kingdom of Ahasuerus, the people of Mordecai. In the first month, which is the month of Nisan, in the 12th year of King that word, they cast That is a lot. Okay. before Haman to determine the day and the month till it fell on the 12th month, which is the month of Adar. Then Haman said to the king, Assuredly, there is a certain people scattered and dispersed among the people in all the provinces of your kingdom. The laws are different from all other peoples, and they do not keep the king's laws. Therefore it is not fitting for the king to let them remain. If it pleases the king, let a decree be written, and they be destroyed. And I will pay 10,000 talents of silver into the hands of those who do the work, to bring it into the king's treasuries. So the king took his signet ring from his hand and gave it to Haman, son of Hammedatha, the Agagite, the enemy of the Jews. And the king said to Haman, the money and the people are given to you, to do with them as seems good to you. Then the king's scribes were called on to the 13th day of the first month, and a decree was written, according to all that Haman commanded, to the king's satraps, to the governors who were over each provinces, to the officials of all people, to every province according to its script, and to every people in their language. In the name of King Ahasuerus, it was written and sealed with the king's signet ring, and the letters were sent by couriers and to all the king's provinces, and to destroy, to kill, and to annihilate all the Jews, both young and old, little children and women. In one day, on the 13th day of the 12th month, which is the month of Adar, and they plundered their possessions. A copy of the document was to be issued as law in every provinces, being published for all people, that they should be ready for that day. The couriers went out, hastened by the king's command, and the decree was proclaimed in Shushan, the capital. So the king and Haman sat down to drink, but the city of Shushan was perplexed. So they're getting ready to go and kill all the Jews. And I guess a little bit, Mordecai and Esther are going to try to stop them. And, well, the king finds out. I'm not explaining all of this. I'm explaining something else that I really don't want to read. I'm just going to tell you what I remember. All I remember is that Esther went to the king to have a few banquets with him, to tell him that she was a Jew, and that it would displease the king to go and destroy her too. And then the king couldn't sleep before some kind of banquet, so he looked into the record book thing and saw that Mordecai had saved his life once, so he wanted to celebrate that. For he's never celebrated that. And the next morning, I think, Haman, the king wanted to see Haman for suggestions, saying what should happen to this person that has helped him. So Haman told him that he should wear the crown and the robe, and should have a should be driven around them and something. I don't know. Have a tour of the town or something. And then Esther came in and told the king that Haman wanted to hang Mordecai. The king got mad and made the gallows where Haman was hung. So, kind of a plot twist. Well, see ya maybe next week.